Hello my friends, my name is Hayes and welcome to my theater. For today's entertainment we're here with a Q&A. I feel like I haven't really gotten to talk to you guys much lately through Twitter and whatnot, but I haven't really gotten to, one-on-one with you for a while. So I thought, hey, you know what would be a good plan? Let's do a Q&A. Let's answer some questions that you guys have been thinking about. So I tweeted out last week, I believe. Or I guess to you guys it would be 2 weeks ago. Whatever. My recording schedule's everywhere right now. Just for some questions. So we got quite a few. So this one might be a little bit longer than the ones before. But that's cool. I mean, we got lots of questions to answer, right? So I say let's jump right into it. Mega Plier S asks, if you could be in a video game, what game would you be in? What seems like a cool world? Hyrule is pretty cool. That's quite the adventurous world, but people always die. It seems like a lot of video games, people like to die a lot. I don't really want to die, but I mean, if I could be like a hero in a game, then something like Final Fantasy would be really cool, because they have like the best heroes with the big swords, and I love swords. So maybe Final Fantasy? I don't know, that's a really hard question. There's too many places I could go. I'll just jump around. I'll be like a Time Lord of jumping through video games. The Punching Bag 5 asks, if you could stop time, what would you do with that power? Stop time. In reality, I don't know. I'd try to save people, but it'd be really hard because you'd have to find the people who need saving, and you'd need to be there at the right time, and I'd actually need to know how to fight. I'm not very good at that. I would try to do good for the world, I think. The Punching Bag 5, again, asks, if you could get anything in the world, what would it be? $1 trillion. And then that way I could buy anything I wanted, and then donate a crap ton to charity, and then still have a bunch more, keep my family, well off for the rest of time, for generations and generations to come, and help all my friends, and it would just be freaking fantastic. At Mashiro Channel asks, what game are you thinking of bringing to the channel, and if you have one, why? That's a good question. Games I'm thinking of bringing to the channel, I would really love in the future. So my computer right now, it's a good little computer, but it's not the best. When I bought it, I was not planning on doing any recording, and when I bought it, I was just planning to play like League of Legends with some friends and stuff. So it's great for that, but going into more intense games, I can't really play them. But I have recently built a new computer. I just need to buy all the parts for it and then actually physically build it. So I know what I want, and it'll be a lot better of a computer, so I'll be able to run newer games. So once I do that, I would really love to bring some brand new games to the channel, like games that just come out. Like games coming up in the future. The one I know that I'm definitely going to play is the new South Park that they announced. The South Park Shattered Butthole, I think it's called. Oh, Shattered Butthole. I get it. Oh, I never said it out loud. Ha, ha. Yeah, I want to play that one when it comes out. And there's just a bunch of games coming out that I just really want to play, that I'd really like to play for you guys too. Not exactly sure which ones. In the near future, I have a horror game coming out next week that will replace the Crooked Man, because we finished the Crooked Man yesterday. I'm looking at my schedule because everything's everywhere right now. New horror game next week. I have no idea what we're going to do for our next story-based game, but we got a little bit of time because South Park's pretty long. So yeah, I guess we're just going to see. I Am Only Being asks, what is the stupidest or funniest thing you have ever done? Stupidest? When I was 9 years old, I thought it was a good idea to roll around in a culvert. Now, for those of you who are city kids and don't know what a culvert is, I'll throw a picture up here. Beep. There we go. So yeah, big metal pipe. It was big enough for 6 of us to roll around in. And the guy in the middle hit the 2 guys on the sides, which hit me and my friend. And we flew out the sides. And because of that, I flew out and my leg got caught on the sharp metal edge on the outside. And I don't know if you can see it in a video. One second. You can kind of almost see it, but I have scars going from here down to here all over my leg that have no feeling in them because my leg got cut open. I also have it across the top of my thigh, cut about that long. That also has no feeling it because all the nerves got ripped out. That was probably the stupidest thing I've done. I really could have died. Like, if that would have hit me in the neck or something, I'd be super dead. So, it's probably stupidest. Funniest thing I've ever done? No clue. I say a lot of funny things every single day because I'm just hilarious. Dylan07590065 asks, dude, why you so cool? Because, my friend, I was born this way, bitch. No, I don't know. I'm not really that cool. You could ask my friends. They'd say that I'm slightly cool some days, I guess, maybe. At Zaydesi asks, hey, is any tips for starting YouTuber? I'm very new at this, and I wouldn't mind some advice. So that's actually a question I got a lot, is tips for starting YouTubers. And I think I've answered it in the past. Now, I just want to clarify, I am a starting YouTuber. I'm not a big YouTuber. I got some subscribers, I got some views, but I'm still really new at this. So I don't know if I'm really the best person to be asking about starting advice, but I will do my best. Good things to do. Have fun. Honestly, just have fun. Don't worry about what's trending right now in the game world, what games are the biggest. Just play what you want to play and have fun with it. You don't gotta worry about the rest right away. Another thing, don't worry about views and subscribers and stuff. They will come. It's just, you gotta wait. I'm really bad at being patient, honestly. I'm terrible at it. I get grumpy some days. It happens. But you have to wait for it, and you just have to keep working at it and have fun with it. People always ask me what stuff I use for recording. I use OBS, Open Broadcast software, I think it is, for my video capturing. And then I use Audacity for my audio. My mic is an Apex 555. I have a Logitech 510 webcam. And editing, I use Sony Movie Studio Platinum 13, I think it is. But really, all you need is just something to capture some voice if you're doing voice. If not, that's cool. Just something to capture gameplay then. And just have fun with it. Honestly, that's the best thing to do. At Rosie Lindsay asks, if you could have any superpower, what would it be? My superpower would be to control the elements. I think. Yes, that would be so cool. Like be the Avatar and like fire bend, and then like water bend, and then just throw rocks around, and then that'd be so cool. That's what I want to do. I want to be able to control the elements. That's my final answer. Kiara I Robert asks, do you like to cook? Also, Nissan Top Ramen or Maruchan? Okay, do I like to cook? I do and I don't. I do enjoy to cook some days, but most of the time I'm too lazy to cook, and Cassie does most of the cooking, and I do the cleaning. So that's just kind of how it works. I don't mind cooking, though. And for the ramen one, I can't actually eat ramen because I'm allergic to gluten. So I haven't eaten ramen in 7 years-ish. I really wish I could. I used to love ramen. But yeah, 7 years I haven't eaten it. I really wish I could. So we're going to go with Nissan Top Ramen, I guess. But I do like cooking. Banana Smuffy asks, who's your favorite Undertale character? I really like Papyrus. I think Papyrus was my favorite. He was just so silly and just crazy. Part of me wishes I wouldn't have watched Jacksepticeye play all of it, because I really wanted to, like, knowing what it is now, I really wanted to play it for you guys. I know people would have really liked it. But once again, I've said it before, I have seen over maybe 2 or 3 different playthroughs of it, so I'm not going to play it because I've already seen it so many times. Wrong Way Winner 5 asks, what made you start doing YouTube, and what do you love about doing YouTube? I have answered in the past. What made me start is watching PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Those guys always brought me a lot of joy. Watching them, and they made me laugh and helped me with bad days and stuff. So I really want to be that for other people. So that's what made me start doing it. And what do I love doing about YouTube? I love you guys. Like, I love recording, and I have tons of fun with it. It helps me, you know, with acting and whatnot, because I'm an actor as well. It helps me keep my skills honed, I guess, because I get to do funny voices, and be silly and stuff all the time, but you guys are really what makes me come back to it. I was having a rough day a little while ago, and I was like, man, you know, I just feel like shit, and I don't even know why I'm doing this. It just takes up so much time. And then I saw the latest video. I don't remember which one it was at the time, but there was a lot of really nice comments and people messaging me on Twitter about it, and people were just really happy with it, and I was really ecstatic to see your guys' comments and whatnot. It made it so much more worth it. Not worth it, but it just made me so happy, and it made me realize why I continue to do it and why I put so much effort into it. It's just because I love seeing you guys smile, hearing about you guys smiling and laughing at the videos, and that's really what makes it worthwhile and makes it me put so much time into it and get up in the morning and wake up early or stay up late to edit or record or whatnot. It's really you guys that makes it worth it. Anna Panilla asks, well, actually she has quite a few questions, so we're going to do them rapid fire here. Do you think zombies should have the right to vote? Sure. If you had a pizza and it could talk, would you feel guilty about eating it? No. Pizza can die. I'd probably put a gag over it because I'm going to eat it. Too bad for it. If you could change your name to anything, what would it be? I'd probably just change it to Hayes because that's not my real name. What's your middle name? My middle name is Hayes. What do you do during your free time? What's free time? I don't have any of that. If it's not doing YouTube or at work, I spend time with Cassie. I go for hikes. I read. I play video games. I work more. I hang out with my friends and play more video games. Stuff like that. What scares you most and why does it scare you? Clowns and dolls are probably my biggest fear. And dying. Well, not dying. People around me dying. My friends, family dying. Why does it scare you? Friends and family dying? That's pretty obvious. Clowns, they're creepy and they just look like sad people in makeup, and it scares me. And then dolls, I think that was from when I was a kid. I think I saw a scary movie about dolls, and it just scared me forever. Do I like chocolate? Yes, I like chocolate. When's my birthday? April 23rd. It passed a couple months ago. Are you happy with life right now, or would you change it? That's a fucking deep question. And yes, I'm happy with life right now. My life is kind of chaotic all the time between YouTube and working and serving and managing and girlfriend and living and everything, but I love my life. It is fantastic. I have an amazing family. I have amazing friends. I have an amazing girlfriend. Life is just pretty awesome right now. I have nothing to complain about. Okay, that was all of her questions. Next question is Zeus Slayer _food asks, Marvel or DC? Do you guys really need to ask this? Well, I guess I don't know. I could just kind of spin around my room for you if you want, and then you can answer that for yourself. Give me 1 second. So we're just gonna... There's some Marvel. Some more Marvel. More Marvel. More Marvel. I have Hawkeye's bow over there. So... DC? No, definitely a Marvel fanboy. By far, my favorite is Marvel. Okay, next question. Ali Frostman asks, would you rather hold a snake or eat a whole lemon? Hold a snake. I don't know why that's a bad thing. I actually really love snakes. They're really cool. They're just all like slithery snakes, and I actually really like them. So I'm gonna hold a snake and then eat a lemon afterwards. Kiara I Robert asks again, do you ever get anxious or feel like what you have isn't good enough? Yes, all the time. So a thing that I've had to get over about my anxiety is definitely a thing that I've had to get over in the past. When I was 15, I started acting, but before that, I was the most shy person you would ever meet. I couldn't talk to people. I would get nervous and drop things if I was talking to new people. God forbid I ever tried to talk to girls. That was a shit show in itself. But for being anxious and nervous around people and stuff, I started acting, and it really helped me get out of my shell. And just anxiety in life, yes, I do. I actually suffer from OCD, anxiety, depression, all of that stuff. So yes, I get anxious, and it's terrible. And do I ever feel like what I have isn't good enough? Yes, I do. I try not to listen to that fear, because I know it's not true. And it isn't for anybody, really. You are good enough no matter what people say. And if people are telling you that, then you need to cut those people out of your life, because that's not an okay thing to do. And if you're feeling like that yourself, then you should stop because you are good enough. And I don't know why we need to feel like this. It happens to me, it happens to everyone a couple times in our lives or all the time. We don't feel like we're good enough and we're not worth it. But in reality, we are, and we need to stop it because that's a terrible way of thinking. Dinini asks, what do you like to watch on YouTube? Ooh, that's a good question. I watch a lot of Let's Plays, so Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. I watch lots of Jack's films with my girlfriend. Smosh, I watch tons of Smosh. Last time people asked me what my favorite YouTubers were, I forgot to say Smosh, and I feel bad about that. But Smosh and Smosh Games, I watch all of their videos. What else do I watch? I watch these really cool blacksmith guys called Man at Arms, and they make the coolest replica swords. Oh, it's so cool. Those guys are cool. What else do I watch? There's a lot of things I watch on YouTube that just come up and around. But yeah, I watch a lot of Let's Plays and a couple different YouTubers. At her 0904 asks, what's the best thing to happen on YouTube so far? I say just comments. Reading comments from you guys and just like hearing from you and talking to you guys is probably the best thing that's happened to me on YouTube. Just you guys, the fans, my friends, everybody just talking to me and giving me feedback and everything. That's definitely the best thing that's happened to me. Dirty Swampert asks, what's your sexual orientation? Hey, we had barely any sex questions this time. Oh, great. Sexual orientation. I think you guys already know. I think I've said it before. I am heterosexual or straight. I have nothing against any other sexualities. If you are gay, lesbian, transsexual, bisexual, trisexual, anything, I really don't care. You do you, boo-boo. If you want to be gay, go right ahead. If you want to be trans, go ahead. If you like animals, maybe you shouldn't because that's a little bit weird, but I'm not gonna judge. I might judge a little bit. But no, I'm heterosexual, but whatever you are, that's cool. Okay, well, we're out of questions now, so I guess this is the end. I just want to say thank you. We're not hitting any milestones today or anything like that. We are getting pretty close to 1,500 subscribers, which is awesome, and I'm so happy about that. But this Q&A is just a connection thing. I just want to connect with you guys and basically say hi without a video game. So how you doing? Yeah, I just want to say thank you again to all of you guys. If you guys enjoyed this one, hit that like button for me. Comment down below with anything else you want me to play or any other questions, and I'll put them into the next Q&A we do. Yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one. Later. Nope. Fuck you. Fuck. Ah! God damn it! Stop it! Stop it, you motherfucker!